Bam, bam. Episode 7. Why you come on, David? Unfortunately, we don't have Gabby Spears today. She's here in spirit, though.
It's Brittany, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch. Bitch left me all alone today, but it's all right. We got this, right, Dating?
I hope so, because I'm high as shit. nah, I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah, but I'm just laughing a lot. That's good. It's a good thing. I'm going to be laughing.
It is, but I don't want you to laugh for like... if I'm like crying, I don't want you to,
I'm crying laughing with you. You think we going to get that deep?
I don't know. We freestyling today,
deep?
right?
In too deep? Okay,
Stop.
I see. It's
Stop,
30.
stop.
What you was drinking on?
Some Casamigo. You already know.
Casamigos, come sponsor us. If you got a weed branch, we'll do that too.
Yo, so my friend Day went to like 3 different liquor stores, all closed. But shout out to my boy Choco for giving me a cup.
Shout out Choco. Yeah, the liquor stores only sold wine. I don't know why. Wine stores.
You know, let me tell you something. Wine be hitting the spot though.
Yeah.
To all my ladies that drink wine, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That shit get you lusty.
No, that's for you. So yeah, that's true. And the wine is for like women that did dirt on niggas and they trying to clean their life.
I think it's dope. Like, you know, you chilling with your man in the crib and you get a little bottle of wine and you start to get lusty.
Oh, the woman or the man?
Both.
A man getting lusty sounds mad feminine.
It does, but he gonna say I'm a little lit.
Wait. What if your man is drinking wine with you, right? And him instead of him saying, "Yo, like, what's up?" Like, I'm feeling lusty.
I mean, would we really? Can I really be like, damn, baby, that's a female word?
Any dudes out here that gonna
use
watch
the word
it,
lusty?
if you lose lusty, your pimp card, the street card, whatever card you got in the street is revoked. No, it's temporarily suspended.
Temporary suspended
Yeah,
until he come back and
you
be
gotta find a synonym for lusty to tell your girl.
like, hey, baby, I'm feeling lusty tonight.
What if he texts you that and then he send you a bottle of wine?
Hey, you know what? Now that you put it like that, I will find it weird if my man be like, so I'm feeling a little lusty tonight, babe.
When the last time a man said, I'm feeling lusty, Stacey?
I don't think I ever had a man tell me I'm feeling lusty.
Okay, I see where we're going. How does a man start his sexual advances towards you, Stacey?
Under the influence?
Yeah, sober. So I think under the influence, we'll get to that. Sober. How is it sober?
What, like if we're dating or like we at home chilling, like in what type of atmosphere?
Okay, so the scene is uptown, Dykeman.
Oh,
I'm playing. You in the crib? No. You in the crib?
All right, we in the crib. We drinking a bottle of wine.
I think. Talking.
All right, so usually, like, all right, the last time I did this with my man, whatever. We were drinking a bottle of wine. We put mad like YouTube music.
Listening to drill rap and then sipping wine.
Nah, you know when you put like a whole playlist on YouTube and it just gets better and better and deeper the music.
Yeah, the more killing.
The more you're drinking the wine, you're like,
it's hitting you.
Yeah, so then like the songs get deeper. So now we touching souls with each other, like. So then you start like slow dancing and shit, like yay.
You just doing a 2-step on y'all was cutting up a rug.
I was.
And then your man just saying like, yeah, you look mad lusty right
now.
now.
Then he starts with the, babe, you're so fucking funny, yo. You a clown. You know, that's how it starts with the joking. And then you're like, stop playing, babe. Like, and then you know, you get closer and then you start like fake lap dancing on them, like trying to be cute, funny and shit. And then next thing you know.
So wine doesn't get you to the point where like you fall over while you whining on them? It just gets you like, your wines be mad rhythmic?
Honestly, with me, personally, like, I'm more careful, but wine does hit the spot. I'm gonna be real. I think wine hits the spot more than it does with actual liquor.
Oh, wine that girls drink is, what's that, Baventura shit?
I never heard of that.
The blue bottle shit.
Oh, okay. You know what? I do know that. I don't know the name of it.
It starts with a B and ends with an A. It sounds like a toxic woman.
What's my preference? Let me see. Red wine or white wine?
You look like a red winer.
I think it hits harder.
Yeah. And then, like, what's your meal before? It'd be like some steak and potatoes or something.
That's somewhat. Okay.
You be dipping your steak
let me ask you something. Like, have you been to a restaurant? Like, I think white wine goes with pasta.
Yes, it does.
And then the red wine goes with the steak and
dark meat.
Dark meat. You wanna call it. Dark meat.
So yes.
But like if we're at home, I would definitely go off the red.
Oh, so you got the teleport in the crib?
Yo, that's the yellowtail, right? No?
What?
The yellowtail bottle? That's what you talking about?
No, you don't know what teleport is?
No.
That's wine. It's like Hennessy's little like badass cousin.
Oh really?
Yeah, it comes in like a green.
Maybe I have.
Drink it with your man one night, and that Lusty gonna turn into some real shit next time you do it.
I'll try it. I will try it. Take this advice and drink with your girl back at home.
We not going there.
We not going there.
You
know what? I talked a little extra right now.
No, we did. Oh, you want me to? You want me to get candid with my shit?
No. Okay.
I'm high, so I might as well.
Oh, so you're gonna be open.
Ask me a question.
Wait. So hold on. So this is what gets you open? Weed?
No.
No?
Nah. Loyalty gets me open.
Loyalty.
Yeah. And some shots from the juice bar.
No, I think weed does it.
You think so?
I feel like you came in here like ready to like.
You know what it is? When I'm under the influence, I want to just say everything.
Well, not with Casamigo.
Because it's both of y'all here.
Oh,
and I gotta like.
Oh, so because we're like a one-on-one right now, it's a little more personal. It's Brittany, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch.
She's here in spirit.
She's here in spirit. Shout out Gabby. She just got her eyes done.
Yeah, shout out to Gabby.
Surgery.
She did her eye surgery.
Stevie Wonder. I should put Stevie Wonder on there.
Whoever is interested, hit up Gabby. She'll let you know how her journey went.
Yes, she will. Chronicleize it and everything.
Yeah.
So what you want to ask me? You can ask me I'll answer it from a male's perspective.
From a male's perspective.
Of course, anything. Go ahead, have a blast.
Oh, we're gonna be open.
For sure.
Something will come to mind. Nothing right now is on my mind right now.
It got to be something.
I don't know, because what was it, the night before where you text us like, they didn't text us like Gabby and I at what, 1 a.m?
Yeah, that was my thinking hours.
Those are your thinking hours. You know what's so funny, right? So while we was having these deep heart-to-heart convos, I was watching a show scared as fuck. All right, guys, I'll admit it. I cannot watch scary movies, scary shows. I am such a punani.
You mad lusty when it comes to scary movies.
I am such a pussy when it comes to scary movies and shows. And I don't know why I took it upon myself to watch a scary show.
You had all the lights off?
I did.
That's why you're supposed to leave 4 lights on.
But, okay, when I read the bio of it, it said, like, more suspense, not necessarily terror or horror or whatever you want to call it. So I'm like, I fuck with suspense. But then as the show was going on and on, I think there was one episode where the guy was watching the girl sleep.
Mm.
That did it for me.
That's scary to you?
Hell yeah. Like, somebody literally watching over you sleep, and then I'm by myself.
Can you feel the energy? Like if somebody's like
I feel like you feel the heavy breathing.
Last time somebody did that, it was my landlord, but that's neither here nor there. But,
yeah. So it started. It was like I didn't go to sleep till like 5 a.m. because I couldn't close my eyes.
You was scared like that?
I was.
Yo, you first.
I was.
Was your room door closed?
It was. I have to automatically sleep with the door closed.
Me too. I feel like there's like an evil creature standing out the side of the door.
When my man was sleeping over, he would leave the door open. I'll be like, yo, get up and close the door. I just can't sleep with the door open. I can't.
What's your fear? You think there's somebody's like standing there?
It's not that. It's like I'm scared to open my eyes, and you know what? Yeah, like I'm scared to open my eyes, and next thing you know, like I happen to look to the side, and then boom, I see a shadow or someone just.
When you turn all the lights off in your crib, do you run to your bedroom?
You know, can I be honest? Like, my landlord will probably kill me for this, but I sleep with candles on.
You're not supposed to? Well, it can start a fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
but all right, so what I'll do? Okay, I'll be honest, guys. It'll be the candles that are like all the way almost done. So if it'll die out on its own. Mm-hmm. So it's not bad. So can it start a fire?
Yeah, if you took that shit open and hit it one of your sheets.
But it's not moving. No, okay. But I'll put it like in the living room and stuff so it's not super dark. This is only when my son is not in my house. Like when my son is home, then I can sleep with everything off.
What you mean? You can't have candles on when your son is at the house?
No, because I'm by myself and I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
I don't know. Like, you just never know.
How big is your house?
It's a decent size. It's.
Okay. Is it a 2-bedroom?
No, it's a 1-bedroom.
Okay, so I'm trying to picture the dimensions.
It's a decent, like, you walk in, the kitchen is there, the living room, then you walk back, it's the bathroom, and then you walk, and then it's the
like a long hallway with the bathroom?
No. It's not like a major huge apartment.
How many ghosts you think is in your house right now?
Don't do that, because I gotta go home by myself.
For real?
Don't do that.
You scared?
Hell yeah.
How many you think is in there?
Don't do that.
I'm just asking.
I have to go home alone.
You'll be all right.
No.
I leave all the lights on.
I do believe in ghosts.
For real?
I do. I really do believe. Not necessarily ghosts. I believe in spirits. And I believe people awaken spirits.
So you one of those that believe that having a skeleton on a plate inside of a secret closet in the Dominican household is like spiritual?
Wait, they do that?
I mean that's what one of my exes had in her crib.
The only reason I say this is because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to say it in English, but like my grandma se monta, for whoever knows what I'm talking about. It's like
she wore all white.
No, but it's like spirits go in her.
Oh, so she can sense when they're like a.
She becomes a whole nother person.
What is it? What a paralegal? Nah. It's that shit. It's like paranormal activity type, like a medium. She's a medium.
What is that?
Someone that can speak the spirit. Yeah.
No. But the spirit goes in her and she becomes a whole new person.
Like.
Yeah.
More, like the exorcist.
Yeah.
But the positive
it's not exorcism because she's not like doing wild shit.
Oh, she's the positive exorcist.
I wouldn't say
the one that'll make the bed instead of float over the bed. Okay.
But I witnessed my grandma go through this. Like I think it was like I was young. I was probably like 10. And every year my mom used to send me and my brother to Puerto Rico for Christmas and New Year's. And she would, if my cousins are watching, they would know. She would fill up a pot of water, like, and then put rose petals and then tie a baby doll on the tree. It was so fucking crazy. I have no idea.
A Cabbage Patch Baby
I have
elixir?
no idea. I never asked.
You was that scared?
Let me tell you something. My grandma lifted up from the fucking floor.
For real?
Yeah.
She's doing a magic trick with it.
I mean, if you're a Hispanic parent,
those
or
are
a child, like exactly if it happens in your family, like exactly what I'm talking about. Everyone does different spiritual shenanigans.
Stacey, every time I see them stores with like the crosses and the candles with Saint Marie on them,
you're gonna think of me. You're gonna think of my grandma.
Nah, I'm gonna think they magicians, and then I need a magician for a party.
It's crazy. Like I literally see my grandma get off from the floor.
Oh, she's playing tricks with you.
I was 10, but I saw it. No,
did she pull a rabbit out there?
And she called. All right, it was me and my little cousin, and she called us different names. Like instead of saying Stacy,
what she would call it? What was your spiritual name?
I don't remember. I don't even want to remember.
Childish Gambino?
No, it was just some weird shenanigans. Like it was weird.
It was start with an S?
No, it was
Shaniqua.
Can I tell you guys something? Let me tell you something.
What?
You know my name was not supposed to be Stacy when I was born.
My name was supposed to be Daquan. Tell your story.
So because my birthday is January 21st. Shout out to all the Aquarius.
Holla at you, Aquarius.
Not Aquarius men though. Sorry, lady.
Don't do that.
Aquarius men are just so freaking different.
Don't finish your story. We'll get
okay, but so because of that, I guess being a Dominican, it stands for someone's birthday, Altagracia.
What, Stacy?
No, Altagracia is an important person in DR. That's her birthday. And she's like a spiritual person.
She lives off the ground too?
So my dad wanted to name me Altagracia.
That would be bad for what we got behind you.
Imagine, like I wouldn't even be
Altagracia bitch.
How do you even say that in English? Alta means high or tall, and then gracia is thank you.
Tall thank you? The tall thank you speech.
You're such an ass.
Well, you short, so that don't.
I'm 5'4".
For real?
Yeah. What's the ideal height for a female? Like, what's the
5'6" average?
That's kind of tall.
Nah, 5'6".
Really? So that means when she wears heels, she's like 5'9".
Yeah, that's fine.
Oof.
I'm cool with that.
Really?
Knock a tree down.
Well, you are tall. How tall are you?
6'3".
That's why.
On a good day.
On a good day.
On a good day.
I'm 5'5" on a good day.
So like on a bad day, like 4.
You know, like most rap songs be like 5'5", caramel, light brown skin, or.
Well, you knocked out all the demographics.
I'm not caramel. I'm fucking pale.
I'm not pale. You like a French vanilla-ish from Starbucks with the cinnamon in it.
Ooh, with a little sparkle of caramel.
Little sparkle of caramel. The salt bay caramel. Yo, what's this thing about Aquarius, man? What's wrong with us? You thought we was gonna speed past that because I'm high?
No. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're an Aquarius. But you know what? You give me different Aquarius. Well.
Yeah. Rethink
right,
your thoughts.
I dealt with 3, and all 3 were like.
What's that? I don't know whether to take that like literal or lusty.
It was bad work. It was one had anger issues, like really
we
bad.
We all do until no. But y'all never look at the person that provoked us.
No, he just had anger issues. Like he was very, very jealous. Like literally, I know one time he literally broke up with me because I wore one of those button ups, but they were like low cut.
Oh, so
and the button started from like down here, and he broke up. He's like, "Yo, you going out like that?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "All right, it's over." I was like,
while in the house.
Well, he lived in Rhode Island,
so he was like, in the morning, it's over, but right now,
I didn't care. I was just like.
You didn't pay it no mind. You didn't take it seriously.
I did it. I really did. I'm gonna be honest. Like I think that was one of those relationships where I didn't care.
So who broke up with who?
He broke up with, in that time frame he broke up with me.
But who made it official?
Oh no, he got back with his ex. I don't even know this. I don't remember. But I know his ex lied about being pregnant, so he had to kind of so he could go back, and he fell for it and went back.
Left that bitch.
And then next thing you know, she actually came. Well, that one time where she did lie. Yo, now that I'm saying that.
Oh, you gotta read the Thank God we don't gotta talk about me.
No, it's fine. I think you're a dope Aquarius. Well, as a friend, I don't know about dating. But
you want me to call one of them?
Can I how would y'all feel if y'all dealt with a female that lied about being pregnant?
Oh, I'm out of here.
But what if you didn't know till later down the line?
You didn't see that video of that dude that had the pregnancy test or the DNA test in 6 different bags, and she was unwrapping it while she was doing dishes, and he was like, "The girl's not mine," and the girl is 4 years old. No, and he told her, "Yo, y'all got 30 days to
get out."
Yeah, I would have did the same thing, same as that. But
you see, okay, that's taking advantage because the baby you said was 4 years old.
Yep,
that's messed up. That's
on whose part?
On the female.
Okay. I thought you was gonna say the guy's part.
No. Why would it be? Because especially if the man, is taking care of the baby and she knows it's not his, she's fucked up. I'm sorry. I wouldn't even be able to sleep at night if you want me to be real. That shit will mess up with my conscience.
That's why all the women that's watching this and all the women around the world are
let me tell you something, females. At the end of the day, that's not gonna keep a man at all.
What keeps a man, Stacey?
What does keep a man? A man is kept...
Do you know what a man wants from a woman?
It depends.
It's always but when it's y'all, we need bags, we need every bill paid, we need food at home.
I don't think that keeps a man though.
No. I'm talking about a woman.
Look, a man is kept if he wants to be kept. That's just bottom line.
You see all this poetry these women be trying to put on.
I'm dead ass. If you want to be kept, you'll play your part and be kept. If you don't want to be kept by the person you're with, then
whose movie is it though?
Who has the ball in the court?
I got my own poetry.
Who has the ball in the court?
Yeah, who dictates that?
I think both parties.
I mean, I will hope so.
It will be both parties because what if the man self-sabotages the whole relationship?
How?
By doing the bullshit that men do in relationships.
What do we do?
Not clarifying, not communicating.
Women.
You saying women don't communicate?
No, women do that too.
Well, it's men only a very, very mature man communicates properly and would actually want to get to the bottom of whatever it is that's happening in their relationship.
We ain't got time for that.
Yes, we do have
We gotta
time.
make the bag.
No.
We don't got time to express our
Life
emotions.
is about a balance.
Yes, it is. I have a difficulty expressing my emotions, so I say jokes.
Okay, so this is kind of what we spoke about, Walter, right? We had a discussion where he doesn't like to express himself. I feel like it, and agree or disagree, that I don't know, and I speak for myself where I've dealt with people where I didn't care to communicate or express myself. But when you really want to make it work with somebody, you'll communicate and express yourself to not lose that person, especially if the person is asking for clarity.
True. But like most men, well, I could be different. I have a hard time expressing it through words. I can articulate and be blunt about everything else.
So what, you pick and choose what you want to be blunt with or what you want to communicate?
I can communicate everything else like bluntly and like I can articulate. But when it comes to my own emotions, oh hell no. I give a hard time for people to read me.
But what are you so scared of?
I equate emotions and expressing them as vulnerable, and with me being at a disadvantage in the dating field to a degree, vulnerability is one of those things that I cannot exhibit as a trait for women in the dating pool for me. Like as far as the field that I have right now, as far as dating, I can't do that. Like I
wouldn't be so afraid of it. I would just go for it. And like I said, there will be a female that would appreciate what I appreciate any man who expresses himself to me. I appreciate it.
But it's like y'all take that shit and be like, yeah, I got something on this nigga.
No.
He like hugs.
So wouldn't it be the opposite for me? Like, okay, like I cry. Like
we know.
I cry. Isn't that me being, oh, this bitch is always gonna cry? So no. You know what I'm saying? Like
us as men, we identify that women are emotional creatures. So that's a part of it.
Shout out to the women who are not emotional.
No, they are.
No, there's a few. All right,
Nope.
You know what's so crazy? They say Aquarius women are cold.
Yeah, y'all can be callous, very callous. I'm Aquarius, so I know how you are.
I don't know what the fuck happened to me.
You are.
Okay.
We're sweethearts, especially the women, and the intentions are super pure.
I felt like once upon a time I was super cold-hearted.
Because your heart was broken.
No, this was before my heart was broken.
Oh, you want to set
my
the
heart's
tone?
broken now. Like
mine is too, man. Holidays don't feel the same.
Yeah. Damn, we're gonna have some lonely holidays.
You single?
It's complicated.
I'm interested in someone. I'm still talking to her. It's just I don't know
where you.
That's why I text y'all.
Yeah, I think, and like Gabby and I told you, like, as for a man, you shouldn't, especially if you really want to make it work with a female, don't let a good female go by just because you don't know how to express yourself. And at least try. It's not going to happen overnight, especially if you're not accustomed to expressing yourself in relationships. But when I say that, if you want to be kept or you want to keep this person, you have to start somewhere.
See, what I do is, I do it through what's one of the 5 love languages that I saw on the internet? Oh, acts of service and gifts. That's how I express my interest in someone.
No, but it's not the same.
But it's detailed gifts. It's not like it's
but it's like
you'll say some shit like that.
Okay, let me tell you something, right? Let's say, God forbid, you're with that person and you gift them things and their house caught on fire. All the shit you gave them is gone.
Yes, that's true.
So then what does she have to have that's going to be you, like, in reference to you? The words that you express to her
I wasn't in the house.
Oh, my God. This is horrible.
I wasn't.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you expressing yourself is something that's going to go in the long run. She's going to always remember what you told her.
I think this is the first time for me as a man to a woman, I'm able to express myself with fluidity without me feeling like.
Do you ever send music to girls like, this is how I feel? Like,
I'm a DJ. I gotta do that. I gotta do that in the car.
I had a guy. If we broke up, he had the perfect song for breaking up. If he missed me, he had the perfect song for like.
He was a DJ?
No, it was. It was crazy that I was like, damn, this perfect timing.
I got.
I think that's a gift.
I got a playlist.
I'm gonna be honest.
For breakups, moods, sex, of course.
Everyone has sex.
Nah, my shit is different.
Okay.
My shit, the girl gonna be like, well, it depends on the girl. Like if I get a girl from the hood and I'm playing like Darnell Jones.
What's how old are you?
I'm about to be 35.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Really? You don't look it. You look right. You look young. Right?
Yeah. Hey.
So listen, right? Tell me if this song has ever been dedicated to you or you ever dedicated this song. Differences by Genuine.
My
I feel like if you didn't get that song dedicated to you, you didn't have a good childhood.
Never.
You did not live a great childhood.
There's one song that I hate to this day.
What is it?
But let me give y'all some context. My ex, Yami, I don't care if she's watching this or not. This bitch loved when I got mad on certain things she did. And she like manipulated me to get mad even more sometimes. So when we would have an argument and she would call me, when I pick up the phone, she would put on When You're Mad by Neo.
Oh my God.
And this is when Nextels was out. So, that speaker was mad loud and mad choppy.
Oh, you had to play it out for everybody.
I hated that bitch when she did that shit. Because that didn't fit. And she would do it when she like hit me up and said, oh, I'm going out with my friends. And then she'll play
you're saying that everyone has a go-to song to dedicate to somebody. So there's a breakup song. There's a I love you song. There's a I want to have sex.
Lusty song.
I guess a lusty for whoever drinks wine.
And yeah, mainly the wine drinkers.
What else? What are other moods?
No, see, I have songs dedicated to the period of time when I was with the women. Like this, like Love Isn't, no. My Boo was with Yasmin. Yami was When You're Mad.
He going for the names.
Yeah, I'm high.
I can't put people on blast.
Nah, but this is like middle school type shit. They don't care about me. They still think I look good now.
That's dope.
Nah, they lying though. They just mad. They mad because they manning me.
I cannot.
They want that whole thing.
They want the whole thing back.
They never had it.
Yeah, I think there's a song for everything. The Differences is top notch.
Differences is crazy because it's like niggas don't be believing that they change with the girl until the girl leaves.
And then when you were like super in love, where you're like, I want to marry this person. What's the song?
Oh, I Promise. Jagged Edge.
All right, what's the other one?
Let's Get Married.
Yes.
Yeah, those are. I Promise is my number one. I think if I was ever to propose a girl,
that's the song you go.
Yeah, oh hell yeah, and I'm gonna do it like mad stupid. Like we gonna be in a restaurant, I just back out like a boombox, put it on the table, like
and play the song like out her window or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure the restaurant is like mad,
that's such
like
a snobbish. Move. I don't know. Like if I get married, I really want some exclusive engagement. Like I need a dope ass.
You believe in marriage?
I do believe in marriage. I want to get married. I want another kid. I want a family. Like I want a dog.
What kind of dog?
I haven't decided yet.
You want a dog? You don't know what kind of dog you want.
Because I don't know.
Shih Tzu?
No, hell no.
Cocker Spaniel.
At one point, I wanted a Shiba Inu. Am I saying it? Yeah, those dogs are so cute. They're like little mini huskies.
Oh, okay.
They're so cute. So I wanted that, but like if I get this family, like I want like a family, like I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say a golden retriever, but that's such a typical family.
That's Full House. Yeah. Yo, you want Full House?
No.
Which we'll call it. Do you think you're in a position right now that's trending towards marriage? No.
I was actually saying like, why none of my friends like I have not been.
None of your peers are married. Who you think is going to be the first one to get married out your peer group, like that you close with?
Well, one of my friends is already married.
Okay, how long?
I would say, she's been with her husband 15 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, I think they've been married 7.
Okay.
No, a little bit more.
So it took them 6 years to be like, yeah, this is the one. How old are they?
She's 31, and I think he's.
God That's 6th grade. No, my math is off.
Yeah.
High school. I'm high. It's all right.
Super. Let me see. I think that's my only friend that's married.
Sorry. So anybody else in your peer group trending towards
maybe
marriage?
Gabby.
Gabby's definitely getting married real soon.
I will hope so. I will hope Boche propose.
Nah,
I need to.
I saw the ring already.
Well,
Sorry,
I do
Gabby.
have a married. I think I have a married. I do have a friend who is engaged. I just don't know when her wedding's happening.
That's fine. I believe that dudes have at least 365 days to figure out when they're going to do a wedding date. Because I think after 2 years of being engaged is too long for a woman.
I need to get invited to a wedding. Somebody needs to invite me to a wedding.
Next time I DJ, when I'll tell you to go.
All right. Oh, all right. Invite me.
Yo, weddings are dope.
They are.
They're dope. Like the wedding I did was
and
dope.
you know what's so crazy? Like I always wanted to experience different traditional weddings, like not just Hispanics.
Oh, this was Dominican and Middle Eastern. So I had to pay the Lusty, Lusty, I had to play all that music. But it was like fast paced though.
Like I want to attend a Jewish wedding. Like they break plates, right?
No, that's Greek.
Greek?
The Greek ones.
No, Greek throw money.
They glass, right? Yeah.
Okay, but Greek throw money. Greek throws money and then people pick it up.
And they say, Opa!
Well, I do want to attend an Indian wedding.
They eat couscous.
What else? What's a different kind of wedding? What else?
The one where fights don't break out.
Would you ever be a wedding crasher?
Yes, that's one of my things on my bucket list. I just want to pull up to a wedding
and just like crash.
With my equipment though. Just say, yo, fuck this DJ, and just start setting up. So everybody be like, oh, it's 2 DJs, and I just start playing the music louder than the DJ.
Oh my god,
that's what I want to do.
That's kind of. I'll be upset. I ain't even go. Unless you're a better DJ.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. If I play some shit, they'd be like,
if you happen to be a better DJ, I'll be like, yo, man, you got.
I won't even charge them. Just let me pull up to your wedding. You know what I mean, unannounced with my equipment. Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe in wedding. I think wedding is a beautiful thing.
What do you think women are doing now that's stopping them from getting married? Because there's a lot of women that are
It's too many games being played out in these streets. Me personally, that's what I think.
On both ends?
On both ends.
Are you
think
playing games?
No, I am not. My situation's complicated.
No, it's not. Well, I hate when girls say that.
No,
there's nothing complicated about, it goes back to the traits women want. Open communication. That's what people think is complicated.
How do you not know that I'm trying to communicate? What if it's the other party?
The other party's not trying to tell you that they love you?
I know they love me.
But it's
just more of other things that are occurring.
Women?
No. Money's not a thing. I mean, not money. A woman is not a thing.
Feelings? I tell you, them feelings for men is tough.
It's
tough.
Feelings. I know it's feelings.
It's tough.
It's different. It's a mix, but here and there.
Are you committed to ride it out?
Like what?
Like trying to work with them.
If I see it as this, if the person wants and puts effort, I feel like nothing is a one-sided thing. Like if you're gonna play your part and just your part only, then what's the purpose?
So if the minute his lustiness start decreasing, you out of here. You're out of here, buddy.
Oh, it's not a one-sided thing. Like for a relationship, even if, okay, I get it. If someone fucked up really, really bad, obviously you gotta show. But if the person doesn't want to be in it, period, then why would you put effort into something? You know what I'm saying? Period. And it's like you're gonna put effort and then it's not gonna go nowhere at the end of the day.
So with that being said,
both parties gotta want it. The only thing is whoever fucked up has to put more effort.
So do you think
and give reassurance?
Do you think as a whole, women, even with their mindsets now on how they view men, they're still putting out more effort than men? Or you think men have a hard time just delivering the effort to the woman because they adapted this
mindset,
this mindset on men? It makes men more vulnerable to like the effort that they want to show, or they would hope to want to show.
I think it's a mix. I think it just depends who you're dealing with.
Are you dealing with someone that has a hard time with effort?
At this point, yeah. I mean,
are you emotionally checked out?
No.
Not yet?
No.
How full is your meter at right now?
It varies.
Oh, y'all moody? He's a Cancer.
He is a Cancer.
Oh my God.
He's a Cancer.
How did I know?
He's a Cancer.
But they're very emotional.
They are.
Like they like super like too much. Like it's you know how when somebody put too much like butter on a butter roll in the morning?
That you gotta like tap it down. Like,
I gotta wipe it on a plastic bag and shit. Like it's too much. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's a Cancers are emotional.
Well, the woman I'm interested in, she's a Cancer.
But I think female Cancers are so different than
No,
because I have a friend. She's a Cancer, and I'm not gonna sit here and say she's cold hearted. Cause she's not, but she doesn't wear her emotions on her sleeve.
Yeah, cause that's the idea of a crab. A crab is hard on the outside, but on the inside, that motherfucker busting in some garlic sauce.
She's so I don't know. She's so good with not showing it like at all. Period.
That's a front.
No, it could be a front, but like she has been told by friends and stuff like, yo, you were not emotionally supportive with nothing, like, because you don't show no emotions.
She is, though. That's the funny thing. She's solely attached through emotions. To the public, she can't do that.
It's showing a weak side. Like me knowing her, I know that she has that side. You know what I'm saying? But I guess whoever doesn't probably feels like this is some cold-hearted bitch. She has no emotions.
They'll misread her too much. I think the woman that I'm find interested in, she's very emotional, but she's very moody. Like I can tell. I haven't sensed it yet. I kind of did. I'm always in my brain, so I think.
Do you feel like when you meet someone, you could read them off the grip right away?
Immediately.
That's so good.
Immediately. Like I know how to speak to someone, the vibe, the energy. I drive cabs, so I deal with different personalities every day. So as soon as you get in the car, I already know how to speak to you.
I have some interesting stories in cabs. Like, do you start conversations with them?
Hell no.
Okay.
I never initiate the conversation.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like when I've been in cabs and people start convo, there's times I'm like, all right, cool. But then there's times I'm like, oh, shut up.
Because you can pick up the vibe and his car probably stinks. So there's that too. Me, I don't want to talk to you. These are 3 things I say when you get in a cab. Hey, how you doing? Where you going? How much you usually pay? So all you gonna hear from me. Now, if you initiate the conversation, then cool. That's how I met the girl.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
She initiated the conversation, and then we exchanged numbers, and then
took it from there.
Yeah, I guess so.
I find it more genuine when you meet someone like
in person.
Yes.
Instead of on Tinder.
Like I never did
I did Tinder.
You did Tinder?
Yeah, I found one of my exes on Tinder.
Really? I'm so scared of those like dating apps. I think.
Nah, nothing to be scared of. Just don't.
What, meet up with people?
Nah, don't get in a relationship with them while they get trapped in Cuba and help them get out. And then it's a lot, man.
And there's a lot of dating apps. Like
it's Hinge.
I saw Bumble.
Christian Mingle, Bumble. What's the other one? What's the one with the gay dudes?
There's Black Singles, is it?
Yeah, Black Singles.
There's something for Latinos. There's one for everything. There's
every demographic. And then people still like.
Do they have one for single mothers?
It's called Facebook.
What do you think, Gabby?
It's Britney, bitch.
No, just playing.
I pulled up to my MySpace the other day to see who was trying to holler at.
Wait, we still have MySpace?
Do I don't care if that's a music site.
No, but so it's still like you could still access.
You access it.
So
I check
funny.
my private messages. You know what I'm saying? See who want to holler at the kid.
That is so funny. I have no idea what's my username or any of that.
You got Skonex? You still got AIM?
I had Skonex.
I think Skonex was like
probably one of the best apps, right?
It was, and I felt like you had to be like cool. I wasn't that cool.
No, let me tell you guys. I think, I love my generation growing up. I thought it was so dope, like the whole AIM thing and like.
AIM was fine.
And then I think they had like the chats where like the group chats are like. The Latinos, you join the Latino chat and there's like mad people from the area.
That'll tap in. I like the away messages. Like, that was like the first.
When you put like the Jay-Z like Hova.
Yeah, you say some ass shit like yo.
Just they had the Jadakiss laugh.
Yeah, that shit was but it was fun. You know what that was like? Like if you wanted to get your girl mad, you just put a certain or your man mad. You would put like a away message like. chilling with my next and your away message.
That's true.
And then your man get mad and then...
Okay, let me ask you something now that you're saying that. Does petty have an age?
Everybody is subject to being petty at any age.
Okay, but
receiving it and giving it.
Do you feel like at a certain age you shouldn't be petty?
What's the situation?
Just general.
I don't think I'm petty.
Okay, but you're still young. I'm saying, okay, if you're 50. If you're 50, can you be petty?
There's 50-year-olds being petty now.
Okay, I know that, but should you, do you think that at a certain age you kind of should
Should we be eating bacon?
I like bacon.
Should we be eating bacon?
I'm sorry, but I think I'm...
Should we be eating bacon?
No.
All right, then. So a 50-year-old should not be petty. We know it's bad for you, but you still do it. So, I mean, niggas is just petty. Now...
Do you guys get a thing out of being petty? Especially men.
I'm not petty.
People expect it from females to always be petty.
Men nowadays being petty was a feminine trait.
It is.
It's a woman
But
trait.
that's what I'm saying. More men are...
Because the roles have a reverse. I might say something controversial here, so buckle up. Men are bitches.
New females?
No, they're bitches. Women are the new niggas. But there's a reason why that's happening.
That's because women were getting played so much that
so they
had to turn the tables.
They adapted the ways and characteristics of a man because they think that's going to get them somewhere. And all it does gets them to being lonely. No dude wants a girl that's like mad, like niggerish.
And then life is so backwards, right? Because let's say you're in a relationship and you guys are going through something. Men come around when the woman finally leaves them alone. Why?
Loneliness. And they ran out of stuff to watch on Pornhub. So
you feel like men only come to a female because they're lonely?
After a breakup, yes. Because they realize like I fucked up something that was definite. Like guaranteed every night I go home. Like it was everything that I would want from a woman.
So from a
play in the street.
From a man's perspective to a female, if the female leaves a man alone for some time period and the man comes around, should the female give him an opportunity to talk?
Oh, y'all gonna do that regardless.
We are gonna do that. I mean, that's
not even a question.
Well, no, there's actually female who put their foot down.
Yeah, to open the door for the nigga. I'm coming, baby. Hold on. Let me put my slippers on.
Let me tell you, women go through so much.
Because y'all can withstand it, because y'all emotional creatures. Y'all can withstand. Men? Oh, nah.
I mean, you'll be surprised. There are men who...
suppress their feelings?
Like, let's say if I pull up to my man or whatever you want to call it, like, and we haven't spoken in a while, you know, I don't think he'll ignore me. I think he'll talk to me.
Like, if y'all didn't see each other?
Yeah, like...
Well, yes. I want to say something to you. Me?
But there will be people who will be like, yo, get out my face. What are you doing here? Be out. You know?
No, I wouldn't do that. I just would... I'll look. I'll identify that you're there, and then I'll go about drinking my alcoholic beverage. Then I'll... So
you wouldn't have no conversation?
For what? I'm cold in that manner. Like, once you do something to me or you didn't stay to work with me, so
do you feel like if something goes wrong in a relationship that you guys should work on it right away?
Not right away, but let's let the tension settle and then let's revisit it when the moods have changed.
So give it some time.
Yeah, like give it some time, but that don't mean leave, like completely separate.
What's the ideal time frame that you'll say
I'll give you a couple days. What the fuck you got doing in more than a couple days to come back and talk as adults? That's the problem with everybody now. Nobody want to speak like adults now. No. That's why communication is so minced. Transparency is limited. And niggas is out here wilding out and women out here living their best life, but internally they're lonely.
I could agree.
So.
And not just that, people give up too easily.
I know. Every last one of my exes left. Now, I don't know why.
Like they broke up with you?
Yes, the last one left. The other one broke up with me, and the one before that.
Do they give you reasons?
None of them did.
That's so weird.
That's not weird. They're
it's a common
stupid.
thing, but I don't know. Like I'm the type that I want, like I said, but it's very selective. Like if I care for you, I want to give you a reason. I want to talk to you. If I don't care, like I'm not gonna. I have ghosted people, but that's because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think. You know why I think it's different from me? All right, for the general population, man, not you, Walter, because you're a dope ass dude and you're married.
He's married.
Here's how I view the masses of men in that situation.
Where's some lonely ass people? Where's the ring? Sorry, you're not.
Maybe if you stop putting your foot down.
Anyways.
So yeah, I believe that men as a whole, with Dang, I lost my train of thought. It was such a good build up, and then it just like it went into an abyss. We was talking about like men not speaking after like having a disagreement.
Pretty much.
Okay, so yeah, like we was talking about leaving. The woman. Leaving, the woman leaving. Like a man leaving the relationship. He's going to come back, but
it's up to the woman to accept it or not. To
accept it back. Like the man never really leaves. Like you really don't hear a lot about dudes breaking up with women.
No, I think men wait for the woman to do it because that's when they know it's serious.
Yeah, but we can do that as well because we're adults. I'm speaking of adults.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Men aren't as mature as females.
So that goes back to my point.
So
all right,
men,
so now
men would rather treat the female like shit, put them through hell, so the female could just get up and walk away because they no longer want to tolerate the nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got a boiling point. I just view it as like with dudes, it's easier for us to stay because we know what to do to keep you. We just did some shit in the street that you didn't like personally like, but we get comfortable, not me, men in general, not Walter. Men get comfortable in the thought like, oh, she ain't gonna go nowhere. And even if she does, it's not that serious.
That's what you have in the back of your mind.
Yeah, that's what most men in the street have. Women, on the other hand.
And that's why men move the way they move. Yeah, because of that.
Yeah, but that goes back to the woman. It doesn't take too much effort for us to like get back in your good graces. We know what buttons to press.
I totally
Especially
agree.
the clitoris. But I'm just saying, it's still a button. It has to be pressed. We press it, not me. The women left that I was with, they left. They never gave me a reason. That was our thought. As far as like giving someone we care about or don't care about a reason why you ghosted them or you're not interested. I subscribe to being a communicative adult.
As you should. And I think, being at a certain age now, I think regardless if it's a breakup or closure, not everyone's going to get closure. You know what I'm saying? I don't think everyone gets closure. I think you get closure when you no longer seek for closure. When you're no longer interested in wanting to get closure, you get the closure you were looking for all this time. I've been in relationships where I have asked for closure, never gotten it until like later down the line where I became cordial with the person and we would actually speak on what happened. And I'm like, also, that's why. Okay, got it.
But I don't get that. Why does it have to take that time? Like,
it shouldn't. It shouldn't. To be honest, like, if you know the reason why you no longer want to be with the person, just express it.
Say it.
And don't waste the person's time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, X, Y, and Z, this is why I no longer choose to want to be with you. Maybe later down the line, who knows? As of right now, I just rather be alone. Granted.
Do you think people, men or women, don't do it because they're more afraid of the reaction rather than a gratification?
Or it could be where, this is what I think. When you tell a person you no longer want to be with them, it's like you're giving them the option to officially walk away. That if you want to change your mind on keeping that person, you said what you said.
No? Feelings can be rekindled and you can always revisit things.
I actually watched the video. And the strongest thing to keep people, it's a connection. You don't connect with anybody.
Nope. At all.
Like a connection is one of a kind. You could vibe with someone, you could enjoy someone's time, you could, but a connection that I don't know if you guys have connected with someone ever where you guys could be apart and that one moment y'all come together. It's like
only thing I connect is my phone to my charger. Fuck these hoes.
I cannot stand this guy.
That's why you're sitting down. But yeah, like a connection is something you just can't refute at all. Like you can't.
Like you could love many people, but a connection is just like again one of a kind. You don't just connect with just anybody.
So, is it fair to say that even if you have that connection with someone, you can still come to them as an adult where you don't have interest in that person no more that you had a connection with?
I would think so.
So now we going off the hypothetical now.
Because
you say that
the connection shouldn't come between it. If no matter if me and another individual, we have the connection that we have, but something transpired where you're telling me you don't want to be with me because of whatever. That one thing don't got to do with the other.
So is that friend zoning?
Well, no, you're being an adult and letting me know the reasons on why we can't move forward.
Which would be a friend.
I mean, can you really be friends with someone you're in love with? No.
I don't know what being in love is.
Okay.
I like
Walter,
a lot of things.
Let's say, hypothetically, you and your wife divorced. Can you really be her friend after? Right after. Maybe later down the line.
It depends on how you split up.
That plays a part.
But that will also, okay. So the only way that I would say, but not even because feelings are still involved. If you guys both decide we're like, hey, we no longer want to be together, it's still going to take some time before you can actually like, hey, how you doing? How was your day? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to, you're not going to grasp to like, what's up on some, I just broke up with you yesterday and then today we're like, hey, you want to take a walk down the park? No, motherfucker, you just broke up with me.
So what's the timeline on that then?
I don't think there is a timeline. I think
it just happens?
At least, okay, I don't speak to my exes, but like I said, if I'm cordial where like if we see each other, hey, it's a hey, hi, how are you? But like I know one person that we could see each other, we could probably have a drink, chill, nothing. But that took almost a year before it got to that point. Like prior to that, if I'll see him, I would feel some type of way because of how we broke up.
So, this make it crazy. Can you like immediately after like someone that you just had a sexual connection with and it was strictly that, but then y'all just stopped, can you like have a cordial conversation or a cordial hi and bye?
If it's just sex?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. If it's just sex, then you, because at the end of the day, you guys put it in the table that it's just this.
Yeah, but
people always catch feelings.
Feelings is always going to be involved to a degree. It's not just always going to be penetration.
No, obviously. There are people who just have sex without feelings.
Oh, yeah.
But it's rare. Like me, for example, I gotta like you. I can't I just met somebody and I don't like you. I gotta be like kind of digging you, like in order to go to the next level.
To dethrope.
Like, but you see, this is the logic where men could have sex without no feelings attached.
No.
You guys could just meet somebody today. Yo, shorty look good. Let me clap some cheeks.
Yeah, but
and then that's it. Go about your day.
We do like something about the woman.
No, you guys are attractive. Maybe she had a pretty smile. Maybe a little small conversation that you guys had.
Yeah, and that can arouse us. But,
But then once y'all do what y'all do, y'all could go about y'all day. A female.
No, the dude always wants to keep that girl around depending on how the quality of vagina.
All right, but that has
and conversation.
Okay, but let's say the pussy wasn't all that. It was okay.
But the conversation was great. Everybody wants to have a good conversation after they get climax.
Then you might so then you're only gonna have sex with this person just to converse?
Yeah, I'm getting off.
Okay, but you see, for a female, right?
Still having a conversation.
For a female, if a female has sex, my opinion, if a female has sex with a guy, at the end of the day, the next day, they're going to expect like a good morning text or...
Who, the guy or the girl?
No, the female.
I mean, yeah, we just...
But that's what I'm saying. So
we took your flower.
Exactly what I'm saying. There has to be some type of like vibe, energy, feeling. Hey, shout out to the females who could just have sex and then wake up and be like, all right, what I'm doing today.
It's called escorts.
Nah, there's females out there that
You think escorts have feelings? I don't think so.
they might get stigmatized.
Nah, hell no. They have to have a form of professionalism. They can't.
I mean, yeah, but they gotta like, okay, amongst them, like let's say it's a room full of escorts. They'll probably be like, yo, I got the best dick. I hope he calls me tonight again because
Yeah, but then you have to pay.
I mean, of course, it's for the money, but they probably have a favorite.
Vagina's too expensive. You want to go down that road?
What?
Sure. Nah, it's not going down that road. Vagina's expensive. It's very expensive. Like, it's a high commodity. It's more than Jordans. That's crazy.
It's a golden prize.
You sure?
It's one of
What has... Now, I was joking, but as far as vagina is concerned...
Where are we going with this?
As far as vagina, what is more valuable than vagina? That a woman can provide a man to keep the man.
Loyalty, respect.
We're in a club, right?
Oh,
and you go to a dude like,
I guess
my vagina good, but there's loyalty and respect.
I mean, okay, but when you go to the club, right? You're under the influence. The only thing you're thinking about at the end of the night is having sex.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about going to El Tina
and having
go
food.
get some shrimp,
okay, so
some
then
mashed
what?
potatoes.
A broke person having money? You want to make sure the female has money, right?
To do what? Because we still got to go and get our own money. It don't matter what y'all make.
So I don't know. If you meet a girl in the club, there's nothing more valuable than the vagina. That's all
All right,
I
the
want.
supermarket. You just go there, gotta go food shopping, and
Her
you
food
see
stamp car. No, just play.
Oh, I mean, yo, somebody just got $1,100 on food stamps. She got 4 kids. How is that mathematically impossible in the state
I
of New
have
York?
no idea.
Yo, De
Shout out-
Blasio, call my phone.
Shout out to the scammer.
Nah, they ain't scamming.
They have to be.
You think so?
Yeah, they lying in the pay stubs.
Yeah, it does have to go with your pay stubs. I'm gonna just put that I'm homeless to see if I get food stamps. See what
I
happens.
don't know. They still won't even give. They'll just put you in a shelter and
Just
provide
for food stamps?
and they'll provide you the food.
For
Isn't
real?
that how it works? No.
Nah, I think
know.
you can put down that you homeless.
Yeah, where?
I'm gonna apply when I'm in the crib. Tell them I'm homeless.
Nah, people change their pay stubs.
I don't have a pay stub.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you then. You know, I don't even
got
think I
10.
should have said that.
I don't think they watching. You think they watching?
Everybody's watching.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Until we say something about the vaccines and then boom, we get taken down. So you mean to tell me that there's nothing outside of like loyalty and respect that is more valuable than vagina?
There's a lot of things to a female. But
You ever heard of peace of mind?
what's that saying where they be like, I'm his panic, so I ain't giving you no peace? I'm just playing.
That shit is stupid. You
It is
see that logic? You hear that logic? That shit is fucking this. I'm his panic, so I can't bring his peace.
I gotta be
And-
his
and-
panic.
And then solves it with vagina. The vagina's not going to solve this headache that
But
you're
you
giving
know, believe it or not, men like crazy females.
me. And women like crazy men and street niggas,
I do like
scammers,
I don't
drug
know.
dealers,
No, I don't know about.
gamblers.
I never dealt with a gambler. That's
Some
like-
good. It's
those-
some
those
good
are-
days and some bad days.
That's what I'm saying. Those are real hit and miss.
So scamming. A lot
Well,
of pieces don't. You ever been in a spot with somebody? You ever dated a scammer?
mhm.
You ever been in a spot and his shit wasn't hitting, and the bill was like $400?
No, well, I didn't. The type of scammer person I dealt with is
Oh, he
a
did checks?
different type of time.
You did checks.
No, it's a whole different type of time.
I think the statute of limitations over on it.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I guess it depends.
Who do you think girls prefer more, scammers, drug dealers, or a regular good going to work guy? Who's winning right now?
I think the drug dealers.
You think so?
I
People
don't know.
still smoking drugs, crack.
People, you'll be surprised. But the thing is, like, scammers is an up and down thing.
Yeah, one day you can hit a lick for like
you
20,000.
could hit for like a few months, be great, and then boom, you
got-
quiet.
Yeah, that's like a construction job.
You know,
You got a
as
job for 6
for
months and you
as for
out.
drug dealers, it's a constant thing. You know, you are gonna have some slow days depending on what type of weight you move in, but it's more of a constant thing than a scammer. And then a 9 to 5
just can't. It's not cutting it for women, right?
Nah, listen, my man was, a hardworking man, and I respect that. I had no problem with it.
But
no, I didn't have a problem with it.
But
I didn't have a problem with it.
You didn't have a problem with him working 9 to 5, but
you just have to be patient.
There we go. Just say that. Just say, yo.
You just have to be patient.
Slow money better than no money.
And I respect that. I would never take it away from any. Let me tell you, I loved everything about what he did and, how he did it. He used to be in the game and boom, he's out the game and does what he does now. And I respect it. And I think it's more to that because it's like, I think I'm at an age where I don't want to sacrifice where I have to now watch our back because of what my man does. You know what I'm saying? Like, 1 minute you're here and 1 minute you're gone, and then I got to take the responsibility. And not saying that I wouldn't, but it's like I've done it before, and it's like, do I want to do it again?
Why are women more allured to dudes in jail than dudes that's out on the street?
I don't know. You know what? I asked myself that, and I never answered.
I say that because of what you said as far as like a girl looking after a dude that's doing something that's not.
Because maybe they feel like when they come home, they're going to take care of them double now because of what they did.
They just got backed up semen. That's all.
But I asked myself that before, and I never really got the true answer to it on why is it that females are sold. But I watched the TikTok where a guy was locked up and the female rode out with him, and now they're like both personal trainers. They have their own gym, and I thought that journey was kind of dope.
You think it depends on how long he's in there?
I think it's all about the mind frame, like the mindset that he has, because you might do time, come home, and might get back on your bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could be in there.
It depends on finances. I think that's a big proponent of where his
I've seen people where they start from nothing and work their way up.
I know niggas that just got home from jail and got more money than niggas out in the street.
100%. There's people who are locked up. I know someone who's locked up, and it's making
commissary got the
and he tells me all the time, yo, Stace, I'm blessed. Like, I'm truly blessed. Like, I don't miss a meal. And people outside that are around me don't miss a meal neither. I make sure I still take care of everything and everyone around me.
If girls ain't staying with me when I'm free, you think they gonna stay with me when I'm locked up? That shit is crazy when you think about it.
That is.
Maybe I should get locked up.
I always think, like, I'm not gonna lie, and sucks to think, like, and I know I'm not the only one that thinks like this, but I'd be like, am I gonna be single forever? Like,
life is about relationships, Stacey. No, you're not. You're an attractive woman.
I don't know, because all right, I have aunts and stuff, and they be like, I'm good by myself. And
that's
I'm
cap.
Like,
no, they not. They go home and cry.
No. I don't want to be 60, 70 by myself. Like,
no, they go home and cry at night with a lusty bottle of wine with no man.
Like, I don't know. I don't want to be an old lady by myself.
You scared? You scared of your solitude?
No, I love being alone. Let me tell you something.
Women will embrace their solitude
to a certain extent,
but they'll wear it like a badge of honor. But if you argue with them about having a relationship, they'll say they don't need a nigga, but internally they'll write posts on the gram like, I want this man, but he gotta know my heart. Some dumb shit. You gotta
read between the lines. Like, when I see females post like they don't need no man, I'm like, you're crying for help.
That's a lie. Do you do that?
No, I don't. Think so. You watch my stories.
Yeah, but I don't watch people. So
okay, well,
I click through. Like, if something catches my eye, but I didn't.
I just post things honestly. Like, people might think like I'm sad. I mean, I have my sad moments. Don't get it twisted. I have my happy moments. I think I've been a roller coaster, but I don't like social media knowing what's really going on in my life. Unless you don't truly know me, you don't know what's really going on in my life.
Would you ever cry on social media?
No, like, all right, can I be honest, right? So I be on TikTok, right? Mm-hmm. And I be seeing those like those healing videos, and then it shows like the females like crying their ass off, and I'm like, do you really be like?
I can't do that. I can't sit there like I know I'm crying. I'll be like, let me pick up my phone to let everybody know. Remember when Tyrese was crying?
Congratulations. Play yourself. I have cried in the mirror though. Like I have watched myself cry.
How do you do?
I have.
How the fuck do you do this?
I've watched myself cry, and guys,
I'm not cry shaming, by the way.
let me tell you, I cry very ugly. I'll be honest.
But you was standing up and
like the mirrors here. Why he did that?
See, it's
and
different.
I'm like,
oh, it was like one of them waiting to exhale movies. Like,
and I'm like, and I'm watching myself, and I'm like, the only good thing I will say this, for some reason, my lips like pucker up, like they get like swollen, like that I'm like, oh shit, I got some bomb ass. Like I already have big lips.
So see, something came out good out of that crying.
My crying is very ugly.
Yeah, but you know, look what a man did to improve your aesthetics.
My lips look like the kind.
And you liked it. So what are we saying here?
That's the only thing.
But it's still like, something.
After I finished crying, I'm like, damn, I low-key need a selfie with my lips.
Like, your face get full, you know what I'm saying? You got a right angle, you know what I mean?
But I cry ugly. I'll be honest. Don't make me cry.
What makes girls cry? I haven't seen a girl crying forever unless they doing it internally. Or in the house. When's
the last time I cried? Can sometimes I like drive and I just randomly cry.
Oh, you get moments like that?
I think it depends. Like something will cross my mind, and then the song, like it's like God knows.
It was simultaneous.
So like my music is on shuffle, and then like this sad song plays, and I'm like, damn, God, you playing me right now. And
if I saw you on the road crying, I will honk the horn and tell you to pull over and get out of my way because you're in the lane and you're merging, and you're bothering me. And I have to get off.
I have cried, and where I'm stuck in traffic, and I kind of like had to be like,
you gotta pause.
No, I gotta like block my face.
Yo, women are too much of niggas now to cry. Like they just, you know what they say? I'ma just go blow a bag.
I don't.
Retail therapy is a new form of crying.
You know what I've learned, honestly, like just reading books and taking time for myself, just let it all out and feel better afterwards.
Last time you cried?
Probably like
yesterday?
A week ago.
Over a nigga?
It wasn't necessarily over a guy. Yeah. I think it was just more of no. You know what? I'm lying. I cried like 2 days ago, and it was like something very personal. Like no, not with no one, with myself. Like I feel like a little disappointment with myself, where I'm like, how did I allow myself to get to where I'm at due to a certain situation?
Okay.
And I felt like, damn, like I'm lacking on my priorities. You know what I'm saying? Like
nothing is like going according to how you planned it in your head.
Well, it was more like, damn, Stace, like how I got so sidetracked that I allowed this situation to happen.
Negative outcomes.
Yeah, and I'm like, like I gotta be more on my A game again. Like I'm very thin when it comes to my life, because at the end of the day, it's not for me, it's also for my son. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure my home and everything around me is good. Mm-hmm. And the fact that something occurred where I was like, fuck, this could really fuck up
everything.
Yeah, and again, it's not just for me, it's for me and my son. Man. Where I'm like, how did I allow for it to get? So I did cry probably like 2 days ago, but then I thugged it out where I'm like, yo, I wrote down what I need to do to get back on track. And after that, I felt okay.
Man, pressure's a motherfucker. Y'all girls hide it well, though. Because I know girls be going through it now.
And look, you guys are the first to know, because I haven't shared that. I didn't even tell my friends. Not that I've learned not to share.
Well, you didn't go into detail.
No, well, not period. Like, I didn't even tell my friends. Like I think probably like an hour after, my homegirl called me, and I acted like we was like keying on the phone. Like, she would have never known that I was crying.
You was crying? Aquarius will do that. Like, we are good at like having like a extreme mental breakdown, but if you get on the phone with us through that, like we'll just be like, yo, so what you bought from McDonald's?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like I had a little meltdown on my own, and then one of my homegirls called me probably like an hour later, and she was like, hey, boo. And I'm like, hey.
Mad
like,
fake. Fake. And like wiping your tears. Like, hey, boo. Yeah, don't. That's my allergies. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
No, and either she just wasn't paying mind to me, or I played it off well where you couldn't even tell that I was crying.
Well, I was in Central Bookings in 2018. And I was like, there's like this little pod before you see the judge, but you still in the cell with like 19 niggas. And I got on the phone to call my friend Brooke. And I talk to the phone like, hey, what's going on? Morning, what you doing? It's like 9 in the morning. I'm about to see the judge.
And you cry before?
No, I didn't cry. I just was doing something that you wouldn't think that. I was in a situation that you wouldn't think I was in by the way I was talking to you.
Oh, so the person didn't know you was inside.
No, I don't know how she didn't hear the other niggas that's in the background talking about, yo, let me get your cheese
when
sandwich,
you
bro.
call from, don't they have to dial 0?
It was a payphone.
Oh.
They sent you bookings. They don't,
I don't
They
remember.
just got the payphone.
I don't remember those type of calls.
Yeah, this was like a couple years ago. This is like around the time I really got arrested and I just kept getting arrested.
Yeah, but I have moments where I don't know, I cry, but I feel better after.
Crying is tough.
Crying is tough, but I feel like
That's
once
a waste of body water.
No, it's not. Well, I know there's females, and I there's probably men, but they obviously won't admit to it. But once you actually endure everything you feel better after. Like, why not just let it out? It don't have to be in front of people. It could really be on your own time.
I don't know. Crying is tough.
I mean, if you don't cry, if you're that tough and you don't need to cry to feel better,
I don't want to get called a bitch while I'm crying.
I mean, but it's in your personal time. It's no one's watching you.
But what if somebody...
all right, how about this, right? If you ever feel like you want to cry, take a shower. So it could look like it's water.
It blends in?
Yeah.
Walter. The water mad salty. I'm tasting tap water.
You just let the water just splash on your face, but you're actually crying. So it's like it's a combination.
I feel like that's like a Carl Thomas video.
Oh my God.
I don't want to do that shit.
Emotional?
Yeah. It was that video, right?
I don't remember. I don't remember the video. I know the song. I just don't remember the video.
No, Summer Rain. He was outside and it was raining with a whole tank.
He was on some You Got Served pulling moves like.
Yo, with Tim's on in the middle of the street. No cars. There was no cars. It was just them. I'll never get.
I don't think you should hide your emotions just to try to prove that you're tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone has a breaking point. And again, if you're not the type of person to cry in front of people, then it's okay to cry. I don't cry in front of people unless I'm really going through something that my friend really, like, I really need my friend. You know what I'm saying?
And that was your only outlet. I think girls in general just
cry.
Yeah, they cry, but they have that one or two friends that they can go to where they can comfortably cry.
Oh, no, like, I had a friend, not too long. She called me. It was like 6 in the morning, and she called me hysterically crying.
What happened?
Some complicated shit.
Yo, what?
I know.
Yo, what y'all be going through with so much complication?
I don't know. Females go through a lot. But you know what? Okay, I'm lying.
Y'all got it easy.
Let me tell you something. I think, okay, it's
y'all got red Kool-Aid coming on your coochie every week, every month.
And that's stressful.
Y'all get gifted. Y'all get flowers. Y'all get edible arrangements, food.
I don't remember the last time I got flowers.
For real?
If anybody wants to get me flowers, I love flowers. I love receiving flowers.
What kind of flowers?
I love blue roses.
You crip?
Creep? No.
Whoa.
No, just messing with you guys.
We do not on behalf of the Miller School
I
show.
love blue roses. I have a thing for blue flowers. I think it's so beautiful. And
blue flowers or blue faces?
Both. Anything blue.
So the hundreds got to be wrapped around? What if it's only like $300? They bought a dozen roses.
That's okay. Anything is appreciative.
You sure?
Yeah.
$300 does the trick for a girl?
I mean, it won't do the trick, but it's the gesture. Maybe the next time it'll be 6, and then the next time will be like 9.
What can a girl get? What can a girl do with $200? Like, if they do, like, yo, here, this all you.
Go to Target.
What do you get?
A bunch of shenanigans that probably don't even need to be in my crib. But
you get pillowcases for your pillowcases.
I actually go to Home Goods for that.
For real?
Hell yeah. Fuck Target.
Home Essentials got some good sheets.
No, I don't know. I'd rather go to Home Goods. Shout out to Home Goods.
I don't think I've ever been. So $300 isn't enough
for Target.
So
and you could do a compra, a grocery.
Yeah, one good grocery trip.
Yeah,
depending on what supermarket you go to. Pioneer's too expensive now. They wildin'.
I haven't. I go to Western Beef.
Now that's the place. I used to love going in there because it used to be cold and they used to have like barn yarn, like the yarn that be in a barn. They used to have on the floor near the meat market.
Okay, but like, right, if you're dealing with a drug dealer or a scammer, you
asking me?
No, but I'm saying, like, for a female, if they're obviously gonna have higher expectations. And not saying, let me tell you something, not saying that a 9 to 5 can't make shit happen, because they could make shit happen.
But
it just takes a little bit of time.
I know. I'm what you would call, I'm an independent contractor, but it's still similar to a 9 to 5.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not saying that you can't make things happen. I've known a lot of 9 to 5s who take more trips than an actual drug. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Like
they got mad vacation.
mad PTOs.
Mad PTO. Drug dealer can't leave the block. Their job is 24/7. Yo, I need an eighth, nigga. I'm in Cancun.
Well, I would never in my life speak to a corner guy. No offense.
Why not?
I don't know.
Block work, ain't it?
No.
You gotta have top shelf.
Yeah, I've never dealt with no
Top
corner
shelf
person.
niggas don't be outside. They be in the crib playing 2K.
Yeah, I never. Thank God, Lord mercy. I never dealt with a corner guy.
Like, what kind of drug deal he dealt with? The big stuff?
I always dealt with someone who, you know.
Yo, listen, once women are introduced to a certain amount of money on a consistent basis, 9 to 5ers is like obsolete.
That's a lie.
No.
Because, okay, like I said, I've dealt with a person who I could sit here and be like, yo, get me a Louis bag tomorrow. He'll pull up with a Louis bag. And that's making over, let's say 100, like 5 bands a day or more, 5 to 10 bands a day.
Yeah.
And I dealt with a 9 to 5.
And that Louis bag, you say I need it tomorrow. You be like, wait, hold on, let me see when I get my next check.
Wait for Christmas.
Yeah, this is.
But what I'm saying is that I didn't have was it a new transition? Yeah, but what I felt for the person, I overlooked all of that. I didn't care for that. Because I was happy with this person. You know what I'm saying? I prefer happiness over material any day.
Listen, the only way 9 to 5ers are going to get back in the game with these women, all the scammers and drug dealers just gotta get on that indictment so they can get locked up. So then we back in the game, baby.
I like that my person worked a regular job. I don't know. It just felt good, like him waking. You know what it is? Because I feel like when you're in the drug dealer life, and there's different, not all, but it's like they sleep all day. I hate lazy people. You know, like be productive. Like start your day early.
Niggas don't smoke crack at 8 in the morning unless.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so the fact that you know your shit's gonna start up and running later down the line, like wake up, go to the gym, do something. Yeah.
So you would want them to be a productive criminal.
Yeah,
Okay.
Make something out of yourself. And at least, like have an investment plan where you
so
have.
So you can exit out?
Yes.
So you saying
okay, I personally think, I don't know how long we got.
How much time we got?
Like 5. Okay.
5 or 10?
5. 10.
10? It's the big homie, right? Because when people say 5 or 10, I'll be like, all right, so which one is it?
7 in between? 7 minutes. You know what? Dang, y'all made me lose my train of thought now.
Nah, you said something about a 9 to 5er.
Okay, I know that.
And then I'm still high.
Okay, shut up. I can't stand you. I feel like for anybody who is in the game, y'all should all have. What are you gonna be like 70 still dealing drugs?
You ever heard of Frank Lucas?
Was he 70? No,
he was 80, but he was still doing.
But he had plans. He was maneuvering.
I gotta watch the movie again.
I don't remember the movie. It was a long movie.
He just walked out of jail in 1992, and then the movie ended.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think he was still doing.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I know people that invested in trucks company, or opened the restaurant, or
they got laundered that money for the niggas coming.
But it's an exit plan, though. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to become legit.
How much you think it costs for like you dealing with someone that's in that game? How much you think it is going to cost them to exit out what they doing?
I don't know, because it's going to be like
if from the woman's perspective, because a man is always going to think more and more money, and that's what keeps them
in the game.
Now, maybe if the woman sets, all right, this is what you need to exit out and to earn at least
over
a percentage of what you were making to be comfortable.
What do you
maybe I'm saying I believe that the woman has to create the exit plan for the scammers and drug dealers. The man can't do it.
But the man has to also be in it, because it's like the woman could tell the man anything. But if all right, for example, you guys watch BMF, right?
No.
You never watch BMF? You see how, okay, well.
I know about the story, but.
The last episode, the brother chose, it was 2 brothers. So one of the brothers chose to walk out. Mm-hmm. The other one so much with the money that he just doesn't matter what it is. He'd rather not leave. Like he'd rather stay doing it. So I guess it's like, even if he was to find a female that will find an exit plan, he loves the money so much that
It's the game.
he's going to stay in it. The other one loved the money, but he also, realized like, yo, I could do something else to get, and it's not going to be the same amount of money, but it's going to be good money. And then I got my family to look over.
So why doesn't the woman in that position make it an ultimatum? Like, y'all talked about an exit plan, but he's so into the game and the money that he's still staying without any structure. So
okay, would it? I don't. You see, that's the part where if a man wants to be kept, the ultimatum will come into play. But then,
he wants you. He wants to stay, but he's so addicted to the money in the game. That's where you come in as the woman to be like, all right, what can you do that can satisfy you like the game does? And then he'll name certain things that are, I guess, considered hobby.
Well, I think me personally, that's why I would come up with a plan on me starting my own shit to double the money. You know what I'm saying? Where you got your shit, I got my shit, and we combine our money.
But at some point, he's going to get caught without the exit plan, because now you're just taking the exit plan that you will put for him on you, but then he gets jammed up, and then it leans on you at that point. And then that's half the income gone. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe if the woman initiates the exit plan.
So why not the woman run both plans? Because, all right, they say when you put things under...
You can't sell heroin in the skirt. Can't sell heroin in the skirt.
Well, no, not necessarily that, but the exit plan.
Yeah, she would create it.
She would create it, she'll run
budget it. No, but... then that makes it yours. He gets jammed up, then it's just you. And judging by the way niggas is getting locked up, niggas is getting put away for a long, long time. Do you want to still be down with that?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the woman is supposed to create the exit plan and then make it the ultimatum. Like, look, it's either if you want to continue in a life with me, then you have to start transitioning out of this.
I don't know. I just feel like people don't take ultimatums too lightly.
Well, because y'all ultimatums be like crazy.
No, I don't think I ever gave no one. I've never told no one like,
if you go downstairs to the store, it's over. Girl, I'm getting you something from the store.
Yeah, I'm not that type. I feel like I would never force someone to stay where they no longer want to stay at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't make it not like, oh, you got to do this. If not, you can't be with me. Or, like, no, I don't know. I believe so much in genuine things where it's like I want everything to be genuine and from the heart. Where it's like, I want you to, I'm gonna talk to you about an exit plan, but I also want your heart to be in it. If you really give a fuck about us, I wouldn't even have to give you an ultimatum. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should want to get out, so that way you're not leaving my side ever. But
lines get blurred because I think the comfortability that's presented from being in a game that he's providing to his family, that's why the woman doesn't necessarily give the exit plan.
That goes for 9-to-5s. You don't think 9-to-5s take care of home?
Yeah, they do, but not to the degree that a drug dealer can.
But that's just living luxury.
Yeah. But once a woman is exposed to that, then they meet a great 9-to-5er that has all the qualities that they will want, but when the finances don't match what they so accustomed to and what they was introduced to,
the only thing
that causes friction.
The only thing that's not going to be accustomed is having everything right then and there when you want it. You just have to be.
How long? We in a stage where everything is instant gratification. Well, not you.
No, not me. Like, I've learned to have patience, period, overall. You know, like, and I think that's something that if you're dealing with a 9-to-5 or your drug dealer boyfriend wants to get out and become something different, you got to learn patience. You can't knock them, or what, you're going to leave them because they no longer sell drugs and can't give you the finer things in life or what you're accustomed.
How long do you think it takes for a woman to deal with a dude that doesn't bring in a certain amount of money or is trying to get on his feet before they leave?
I think every female is different. I think it's, again, like, for example, I'll say this, right? The connection I had with the person I was with, it was nothing coming between that. It don't matter money or the finer things. Yes, I do like the finer things. Yes, I'm accustomed to, all that stuff, going out to eat every week. And not even because I'm not gonna lie, like I dealt with a banker, but he was making over 100K where we was able to do.
He still got access to the tills?
That's the guy, that's the watch guy.
Oh no, he's a dope. We need the watch back by Christmas. You have till December 23rd.
Yeah, so he made over 100K. Like,
he still managed to take your watch, right? Ain't that some shit?
I know.
9 to 5ers. A scammer would have never did that to you.
No.
He would have took your debit card, but not your watch.
But and say this to say that, like, he lived a luxury lifestyle with being a 9 to 5.
6 figures, so I mean, he's a different tax bracket. I'm talking about the $40,000 a year dudes. Talking about them.
The 40,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
you gotta bust that down. What's that? 26 weeks, they get paid every 2 weeks. Taxes, single and no dependent. Sometimes they got kids, child support.
You gotta just be patient.
You sure? How patient?
I don't
That's
know.
why I actually look at you getting nervous. Look, you got the whole woman.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. That's actually.
I give it a month. Niggas got 30-day notice to get their shit together.
I mean, okay, I'll say it like this, right? Is it okay if you working towards something else? You get what I'm saying? Like, do you really want to settle with just that job, or do you want to
This is what I mean. That women don't want 9 to 5s.
No, I don't have a problem with a 9 to 5, but let's do something else. Let's get a second. Let's invest in something that could bring us more money.
Drugs.
No, there's Airbnbs, there's trucks, there's shops.
Only so many Airbnbs niggas can rent out. They dub me too.
You'll be surprised.
Nah,
it's always needed. But what I'm saying is there's so many things to invest in. There's stock. There's so many things where we both could do our research. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I had at one point, before the whole podcast thing, I was looking into like getting vending machines.
I'm looking into that. What's up? What you?
Really? We could work
with you. I know the spot on Morris Park.
Well, I was looking like towards Long Island because I know.
No. I know that, but I'm saying like where they manufacturing just.
Oh, okay. Like I did my research on it, so you know what I'm saying. Like, if we're in it together, we both don't have to settle for that. We could invest in something that we could work our regular 9 to 5, but then boom, we got
passive income. And
then once our shit starts to to build up, then fuck our 9 to 5, and then we are own bosses.
Entrepreneurs. Every woman wants an entrepreneur.
But why not? Why work for the rest of your life for somebody?
Because there's people that work for Delta that is fine working for Delta because that's
no. And if you're content, but you should. I always say this: you should want in life. You don't want to just no offense, but just die like without
being fulfilled,
without like not making something out of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to leave where like people remember you as, damn, that person does X, Y, and Z, not just damn, just RIP and put my picture in your shirt.
The nigga that picked up nigga shifts at the 9 to 5. You don't want that on your gas. Like, that nigga used to always take my shifts when I didn't want to come to work. Miss that nigga, man.
Like, no, I mean that's a little nice little gesture, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we have to live for, is to make something out of ourselves, like.
So now that we're coming to the end of the podcast, what do you think your legacy should be? Since you want to end on that.
On what it want?
On your life, what you want your legacy to be? Miss Legacy Woman?
I haven't thought of that yet, but I'm definitely gonna make something out of myself.
But what, like generally, what legacy do you want to leave? Anything at all morbid?
You know what? Now that I'm saying it, I haven't even thought about that for myself. But it's now I could drive home now and I'm gonna think about it.
You gonna cry?
No.
She gonna cry in a car wash. It's Brittany, bitch. I guess we exceeded our 10 minutes, right?
Guys,
good.
It was a pleasure. This was a freestyle.
Super freestyle. We'll be prepared next one.
Yeah, but we got you guys. Hopefully Miss Brittany bitch will be back in town.
I think she should be.
But it was a pleasure. Stay tuned.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Holla. We spoke mad shit. Yo.